Are you paying $20 a month for n8n? Trust me, I've did the same thing for a long time. Until I found out about Google Cloud's free tier. That has completely changed the game for me. I moved my entire n8n setup over to Google Cloud. That has saved me a lot of money. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can do the same thing that I did. By the end of this video, you're gonna have an n8n running 24/7, completely free forever. So let's get right into it. The first step is to create a new project in Google Cloud Console. So let's type in Google Cloud into your browser. And I already have an account. You just have to sign up or sign in. Now at the top here, select new project and name your project. I'm just gonna say YouTube tutorial. Create. Now we're gonna wait for it to create. Once it's created, go to the top left again and click into your tutorial or your project. Now the first step is done. The next step is to enable the Compute Engine API. So in the search right here, Compute Engine API, click on it and press enable. Once it's enabled, it's gonna throw you to this window. So the next step is to create a virtual machine. So search Compute Engine and click the Compute Engine. Now go to VM instances and create an instance. The name can be whatever. I'll just say n8n tutorial. The region, this is important. If you want it to be free, there's only 3 options. So either US Central one, US West one, or US East one. So only 3 options if you want it to be free. The zone doesn't matter, you can choose any. Now for the series, you pick E2, and right here the machine type has got to be E2 micro. Now going to the OS and storage. The operating system is going to be Ubuntu, and the version is going to be Ubuntu 22.04 LTS minimal. Now for the boot disk type, standard persistent disk, and size can be 30 gigabytes. Once you selected this, now let's go to networking and allow HTTP and HTTPS traffic. Everything else leave default, and now click create. Once it's the green check here, that means it's running. Now the next step is to connect the SSH. So click the SSH button here. Wait for it to load up. Click authorize. Okay, so once you're in here, the next step is to install Docker. So just run these commands that I will be leaving in the description, or I can just do this. Now installing the Docker. Install the docker-compose and just paste in this command. Now type exit and go connect to the SSH again. Once you're in here, just select the docker -- version, docker compose -- version. Okay, so this is to verify if the Docker is actually installed. The next step is going to be setting up the actual n8n. So make a direction. I'm gonna have to make a direction type mkdir. You can use the same one that I have here, but I want to change it since I already have this one. So I'll just say tutorial slash data. Now I'm a cd in here and paste this command since I ran into some permission error, so this should fix it. Forgot to mention is to install the nano, so just paste in this command. Now nano into the docker-compose.yml file and paste in what I have here. Of course, where my bad. Instead of your IP in here, you're gonna put in your external IP that you found, that you can find in the VM instances. So this is me at the end of the video. I just wanted to mention that I probably forgot to say that you have to also change the webhook URL. So just put your external IP right here as well. Just paste it. Now Control X, Y, and enter to save and exit. Now we're gonna start up the Docker Compose. Okay, so now once it's done loading up, we're gonna check if it's actually running. So just type in docker ps and you're gonna see the names. So you can see it's running, the status, and now docker compose logs. Okay, so the next step is to install Caddy. And first we're gonna install the prerequisites. Now just update it. Now we're done with the prerequisites, so install Caddy itself. Once you're done installing the Caddy, the next step is to configure Caddy. So let's sudo into, or not, it shouldn't be sudo nano. So now just repeatedly spam Control K to delete everything. And paste in this right here, also in the description. And instead of your IP right here, paste in your external IP again, which you can find in the VM instances. Now Control X, Y, enter to save and exit. And now we're gonna have to restart Caddy. And now check the status. Okay, press Q to exit, and the next step is to actually access your n8n. Why we're using nip.io, it's because you can buy your domain for money, but this is just a free alternative. So go to your browser and type in the link with your external IP. Okay, so after a couple of minutes it should be done loading. Now all you have to do is just log in. So these are going to be your credentials. I'm gonna just log in and then show you once I'm in. Of course, be sure to click the send me a free license key so you can get your free license. And to get your free license, go into the settings here. Go into, oh my bad, I'm gonna move my camera. Go into usage and plan. Usage and plan. and now either you enter your activation key that you got into your sent to your Gmail, or you just click the activate button that you received in the Gmail. Doesn't matter, you're gonna get your free license activated, so that's great. Now to just show you that it actually works, we're gonna create a new workflow. Click what? My bad. Manual trigger. Yeah, trigger manually, and then set. I said no. Sure. Okay, so you can see that it works. Now, one thing I want to show you, because you're gonna probably run into a problem with this, is, for example, like a Google Sheets node. So let's just say create a spreadsheet, right? Now select a credential. To add your credential, this is different than what you normally do when you're in the n8n cloud. So what you have to do for this is what you want to do is go back into the Google Cloud and search up for Google Sheets API. Now click on it and enable it. Go to Google Drive, enable Google Drive API as well, and finally go to Gmail API, and enable that as well. Okay, so now we're gonna use Sheets, so just go to Google Sheets API again. Now click Manage, go to Credentials, or my bad, not Credentials, off consent screen, and then get started. Now the app name can be whatever. I just name it n8n automation, and the support email is gonna be your email, so just put in your email. Now this has to be external, and the email address is, once again, your email. Now I agree, continue, finish up. Press create off client, and the application type is going to be web application. The name can be n8n, whatever, just name it n8n or whatever you want. Now authorized redirect URLs. Turns out I missed one step in the docker-compose.yml file, so I just edit it so that you don't miss it. But now that you have this redirect URL, you can edit it right here, and now click create. Okay, so these are very important. You have to save these. The client ID you will be able to access, but the client secret is once time access here and never again. So be sure to save your client secret. I'm not gonna show mine, I'm gonna blur mine out, but yeah, you have yours, and be sure to save it. So now the client ID, you go into here, client ID, paste here, and the client secret, copy it and paste it into the client secret. Now click the sign in with Google and choose your account. My bad, one more thing you have to do is go into here. Once you save your credentials and details, go back here and go into the audience tab and add test users. So I'll just add my email. This is not my main email, but right, so now once you have this, it should work great. Right, now choose the email that you added to the test users, and now continue. Select all, Continue again. And now great, you see connection successful. So this is how you connect your Google Sheets. The same stuff goes with Gmail, so just go to Gmail, API, manage it, send screen, and you can see that the client is already made, so this works for everything that you enabled. So Gmail API we enabled, Google Sheets and Google Drive. If you need anything else, I don't think there is anything else, but if you need, then just add the API, and the credential and the client should already be the same, and it should connect. So yeah, now you can see, well, in this email I don't have any sheets, but yeah, this is how it works. So thanks for watching my video. I hope this was helpful for you, and I believe that you can save a lot of money if you implement this. So yeah, bye guys.